What's going on?
He says write you in text because you've already started.
Mm-mm.
Right behind you, right there.
Okay, where's my moon? My Luna. My Luna necklace.
Your Luna? Oh, your necklace. Here,
My
look.
big Luna necklace.
Oh, yeah. I think there's something in your bathroom or something.
Can you go check really quick, please?
Of course. What drawer? Would it be like the second one because it's hair and stuff?
Okay, so when are we starting then? Hi, are we starting?
Oh, quick. It's mine.
Hold on one sec. We'll be right with you guys. Getting it all under control. Getting it all under control. One second. Waiting for Marcus to do something, guys. Hold on. I know, Marcus, you can see the chat right now. Sorry, guys. Apparently, Marcus can't see the chat right now, so I have to chat with him really quick. Just a moment, everyone. Okay, I'm going to ask him to play the intro or at least show, because he can't see it. So of course, something's going on because it's Friday. It's Live Psychic Readings with Nancy. So we got a black screen. So we're good with this. Anytime I head outside, I'm getting anxiety. I'm worried what's going to happen. So I tried this app for free. It's Panic Away. It gives me rapid relief wherever I go. It helps me overcome these anxious feelings in seconds just by listening to some audio. You can actually check it out, a free sample right now in the episode description. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about it. How else can we feel free? Panic. Wow, that was a crazy little bit of an intro, eh? All right, so I am propping up my Instagram. This is my Instagram feed right here. I got my candles going on in the background. You can't see all of them. I've got like so I had my daughter in charge of lighting all the candles, and no, she's saying sorry. So I have, like, no kidding, she set the mood just right. She has like 5 candles burning, which is awesome. So I don't know if you can check out, like, I've got like my candle, I've got like a whole mood lighting thing going on over here. So I hope you're getting in the mood. And now my daughter is live on screen. It's cool. The candles are great. My daughter is like my little assistant here. All right. So hello. We were starting on time because we're also live on YouTube. So usually like Marcus and I can chat really quick and we can just be like, okay, like we're ready. And instead it was like, bam, here you go, live. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi. For those of you joining me for this first time, I'm maybe a little sorry. So it looks like we've got some little side action going on with like the chat. So that'll be interesting. So I don't know what's really going on Marcus's side. So hopefully he can fill us in later. Hi, I am glowing tonight. Thank you. I actually put on moisturizer and I did this cool little braid. So, all right. For those of you joining me for the first time, seriously, for those of you joining me for the first time, my name is Nancy Mello. I am a psychic. I am a medium. Wow. And Marcus is changing the background. That's awesome. If you're not like watching on Facebook, you're missing out. It's facebook.com/Nancy Mello Psychic Medium. Marcus is changing the background. I don't know what the heck's going on over on Facebook. But anyway, if you're joining me for the first time, welcome. I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. I'm a clairvoyant. I'm an animal intuitive. I do help find some lost animals from time to time. Yes, Amy is saying she knows the braid. Thanks so much. So what does this mean? What is a psychic? What's a medium? Basically, what it means is I can talk to your Aunt Florence that passed over when you were 10, and also your beloved dog, Bruce. I just came up with the name Bruce, when you were 5. What that also means is I can help you with business. I can help you with love. I can help you with whatever it is that's troubling your heart tonight. And this is absolutely free. This is my give back to the universe, to the world, every single Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. I know we've got people from all over the world. Hit that comment button right now. Let me know where are you watching from tonight. I know we've got a wonderful worldwide audience, and I'm always honored to see where you all are coming from. Hit that on Instagram. Go ahead, hit that comment box. Let me know where are you checking me out from. I am actually in Mystic, Connecticut. I'm a mystic in Mystic. I didn't plan it that way. I promise you. I'm originally from Northern California. I'm a California lady that's now in New England. I've been here 7 years. I am an active duty military spouse. We've got California. What? We got Arizona. We got Connecticut. Love some Connecticut. So we've got more Connecticut. Austin. I love Austin. So look at this. Keep leaving your comment. Keep letting me know where you're coming from. So here's the deal. I have just a couple of rules on live psychic readings with Nancy for those of you joining me for the first time. So number 1 is you're going to laugh. And if we aren't laughing, then I'm not doing my job, because things are freaking crummy right now. If you haven't noticed lately, things are like wackadoodle in the world. So we've got to laugh. So there's going to be there's going to be trolls that are coming in offering you spells. And we got some good questions for them tonight. Thanks to Amy, who I was chatting with earlier today, who had a good comment. So I can't wait for my first troll tonight, because I got a good question for my first troll that's going to offer a spell. So yeah, if you're not laughing, then I'm not doing my job. This show also goes on to podcast form. So if you ever miss a Friday night, which I don't want you to, because this is where I hang out every Friday and I love hanging out with so many of you, you can catch me on Live Psychic Readings with Nancy on your favorite podcast app. So that's a really cool way of listening. Number 2. So first rule, you got to laugh. Number 2 is, unfortunately, I cannot connect with your Aunt Florence as much as I want to know her deviled egg recipe. I cannot connect with your Aunt Florence, nor your dog Chuck or Chunk or whatever his name was. I cannot connect with them. What did you say? What was his name? Fido. Oh, my daughter is saying, or Fido. If your dog had a name, Fido. My daughter is joining us in the audience. So unfortunately, I do not connect with past pets or people that have passed over on this show alone. Do I have the capability? Absolutely. And I love doing that. So you can book a reading over, where is it tonight? My hand is in the abyss. Over on Nancy Mello. I'm trying to point to it. NancyMello.com is where you can book a reading. So I can talk to your Aunt Florence, because I want that deviled egg recipe too, or I can chat with Fido. And another thing that I do not do on the show is lost pets. I love working with lost pets, and we had a fantastic week. If you're following me on social media, I had just an insane week with lost pets. I don't freaking know what was happening. It was like finding pet dust. I think I found 4 pets. One day I helped find 3 cats, which was insane. I believe I found 5 cats already in 2021. And this is insane, because last year I started helping lost pets in April of 2020, and I found 20 animals total last year. I found 10 cats, 10 cats, 9 dogs, and 1 mini mule, or maybe it's 9 cats and 10 dogs. But anyway, so this year I'm already up to 5 cats. So I am so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for those of you that have trusted me into your lives, into helping you find pets. There's some like wackadoodle energy going on right now. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if it's with like the riots going on in Washington, D.C. with the Capitol. I don't know if it's like the United States government stuff. I don't know if it's this COVID-19 stuff all around the world. I don't know if it's vaccine stuff. All I know is people are acting a little wackadoodle. And I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to share a little bit about one of the lost pet stories. So a couple last at the end of December, I met with a wonderful family in Florida, and I said, this cat's stolen, but it's stolen by an older person that basically took up the cat, picked it up, and took it home and basically called it theirs. And they were calling it like kitty or cat. And it was so strange. And I was like, I know it's right across the street. And they were like, okay. You know, I told them, like, see if you can reach them. Like, it's hanging out in the window. And a couple weeks came by, and they checked in with me this past weekend, I believe, or early this week. And they were like, okay, we still don't know where it is. And I'm like, I know it's stolen. I know it's stolen. I was trying to describe like where it was. I was seeing it very clearly. I was seeing this window that it was looking out of, that their cat was looking out of. And I was seeing that this woman was feeding it food, but just like trying to clue him in, something about a tree in the front yard. And I was like, but I think we need to get Helen, speaking of cats, can you please, my cat is trying to get into one of the closets right now. I think she's looking for food. So anyway, so I was like, we have to get this cat out. And the only way I could think of to get this cat out was it had to start a fight. I was like, we have to get this cat to raise hell. Can you please just open the doors? Thank you, Helen. Just open both doors just so she can get in, please. No, not that door. Thank you. The closet, please. So anyway, so less than 24 hours later, no kidding, all of a sudden I get this text from the family, and they said, oh my gosh, you're never going to believe the cat's scan. Sorry, my daughter is distracting me. The chip went off, and it turned out to be, no kidding, an older woman with a cat mask that said that she'd only had the cat since Friday, she was totally lying through her teeth. But she wanted to keep the cat, but it wasn't getting along with her other cat. So their cat had started a fight. And now the cat, Scotch, is happily home in Florida. And I've seen wonderful pictures. If you've been on my TikToks, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, I'm almost at 1,000 followers. And once I get to 1,000 followers, I can go live on TikTok too. So that's my goal. Marcus, do you have that graphic already? Perhaps not. So if you have TikTok, go to nancy.mello. And I actually made a cute little TikTok video for Scotch's story, but hit me up at nancy.mello. Follow me. Once I get to 1,000, I can go live on there too, which would be freaking awesome. Yeah. Yes, I do readings for miscarriages, Amanda. So I'm going to get to readings, but that's how crazy of a week it was. I was working with lost pets, but I do read people as well. I love working with businesses. But this Friday, every Friday night is for all of you. So hit me up. Let me know where you're coming from in the world, where you're watching from tonight. Thank you so much for joining me on a Friday. We've got a longtime regular, actually Brenda, who I helped find her cat a couple of months ago, is letting me know on Instagram that she is going through a divorce. I'm so sorry, Brenda. And I'm sending you love. I think you are making the right decision, Brenda. I'm so sorry, girl. You are looking good though. You are doing the right thing. And please give your love to your kitty for me. You're making the right decision. Now I'm sorry, I can't wave to all of you on Instagram Live. I'm trying, but I'm sending you love, Brenda. Please let me know if I can do anything else for you. But yes, you are making the right decision. So here's the thing. I do readings about everything except people that are passed over and lost pets and pets that have passed over. We talk about COVID a little bit. I tell you what I'm sensing as far as clairvoyancy, Oklahoma. I'm not going to sing the song. Oh, Oklahoma is the place. Boomer, Brenda's reminding me. His name is Boomer, and Brenda found Boomer after a couple of months, and sure enough, he was lost. So I'm sending love to Boomer. Hi. So we got wonderful people on Instagram. Instagram people are having a party over there. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's take some questions. I'll be doing my COVID report in about 15 minutes. So hang in there. We got Shillian, who's asking for a reading on a relationship. Sure, Shillian, just ask me what you'd like to know. I love just ask me point blank. I am such like I always tell people, if you want like a happy lovey-dovey reading, go to the palm reader down the street. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be honest. Let me know what's your question. But in the meantime, hit that like button on Instagram, hit that share button, share. Let's bring light out in the world tonight. Let's see what's going on. We got relationship reading seeking. Okay. Stacy on Facebook is asking, is my pain in my side just a pulled muscle? Stacy, one more thing. I am not a doctor. I'm so glad that I look like a doctor or I look like a veterinarian, but I am neither of those things. Please, please, please go to the doctor. Shillian's asking, will my ex come back? Unfortunately not. I don't think you were treated that well. So I think it was one where you gave a lot more, or it was very one-sided one way or another. I don't think your ex is coming back, Shillian. Brenda's asking if my spouse will be okay through separation. Yeah, he's going to be okay. It's going to be hard. He's going to grow up a lot. Gonza is asking on Instagram, is asking about real estate, going to be a good financial avenue. It's going to be really hard at first, Gonza, but I think you can get through it, but just your nose has to hit the grindstone. Really focus. Mary is asking if her husband is okay. He passed of COVID. Mary, I am so, so sorry. Gosh. All right, everyone, stop what we're doing. Let's calm down. Let's send some love to Mary, whose husband passed of COVID. So love to Mary. Mary, wherever you are in the world, my heart is with you right now. I am so, so sorry for your loss. Sending love to you, Mary. Please, everyone, just take a second. Send love. I can tell without talking to him, I can tell you that everyone that passes over, generally, they're ready to go when they go. People more than animals tend to hesitate. They tend to be a little bit more fearful, but they do go. Mary, you got a lot of love coming to you from Instagram. Thank you, everyone, for sending love to Mary. But I can tell you he was ready. He didn't want to let you go, but he was ready. I'm so, so sorry. If you'd like to talk more, you can always book a reading, but my heart is with you. Everyone is sending you light, Mary. Thank you so much, everyone who's sending light to Mary. God, COVID sucks. Oh my gosh. And I was talking with another psychic that I trust. I have my own psychic friends network. That's what I like to joke about. And we were talking about COVID and COVID-19, and I'll talk more about it in the report, but COVID-19 sucks. It's gnarly. And I hate it so much. Linda is asking about a female family member in an abusive relationship. How can we help? Linda, what I'm hearing is you just have to be there for her. You just have to be there for her. And then Marcus, I want to take the rescue dog terrified of car raids next. So Linda is asking about a female family member in an abusive relationship. What I'm hearing, Linda, is you just have to love her. Just give her all the love, just like we were just giving to the woman whose husband passed of COVID. You have to give her love and send her light. One thing you can do, and someone asked the other week, does it actually work to send light? Yes, it does, but you have to believe in it. Like I say, and I need to trademark this on my website, faith is believing the impossible is possible. It is possible to send light to another person. So Linda, what I want you to do is just send light to her. I think she'll see it. I don't know how. It's going to be a while. I'm hearing a couple of years, 1 to 2 years, maybe less, depending. Everything is kind of fluid, but just be there for her. And I'm sending love. So let's go to the rescue dog. Thank you. Thank you very much. And her daughter's rescue dog is terrified of car rides. Even without telling the dog's name, something about being fearful of not being able to get out, something about not being, I don't want to be trapped. I don't know if the rescue dog was held. I'm sure it was held in a kennel or something before. So this dog in particular is terrified of small spaces. So bathrooms, anything really small. It doesn't want to be trapped. I keep hearing, I don't want to be trapped. One thing you can do is just, you're going to have to slowly integrate it. If you do want me to go into it more and what we can do, you can always book a reading at nancymello.com. But just, I'm hearing the feeling of being trapped. Aaron on Instagram is saying, my dog Bella is having accents in the house. Is it the food she's eating? Is it something internal? What I'm hearing from Bella is she's just, it might be more, again, not a veterinarian. I am hearing that she's nervous and almost like again, not a veterinarian, but maybe a hyperactive bladder. Like sometimes with people, like when you get nervous, you might have to feel like you have to pee. I feel like it's more of an urgency, like a fear, but it's fear based. Definitely, if you've checked with your vet and it's nothing it's something fear based. Something is just scaring her, or it's like an urge is what I'm hearing, just an urge. Hello, everyone. Elizabeth, also really quick on, will my sister's adoption go through? Elizabeth, you're asking on Instagram. Yes, but there's going to be some hiccups in it. So don't let her get too discouraged. Tiffany is saying, first time watching, may I have a relationship reading? May I have a card relationship reading, or is there any messages from my 14-year brother? So like I said, unfortunately, I don't connect with people that have passed over. So in terms of you, though, Tiffany, you have had a lot of responsibility, what I'm hearing, responsibility thrust on you in a short amount of time. Like, I just feel like kind of everything is on your shoulders. And I want you to kind of put those shoulders down. I almost like, I don't know if you had to grow up too quickly or something, I just feel like there's just a lot riding on you and you feel so much pressure. And unfortunately, sometimes when we get in so much pressure, it's like it doesn't help us. It's not helping us to feel, it almost makes you, I'm almost getting the feeling of panic with you, or just intensity, and just even taking it down a notch and realizing that everything doesn't have to happen tomorrow, that it can just, that things will happen in their own time is what I'm hearing for you, Tiffany. I hope that helps. Sammy is saying on Instagram, my mother's mentally sick. Will she ever get better? I'm hearing take her medicine, take her medicine, take her medicine. I'm so sorry, Tammy. Mental illness is sad and is no joke. Renee is saying, I have an insane amount of ringing in my ears. So again, it's a medical question, and some kind of imbalance. Please get it checked out. I'm really wary of answering medical questions on Instagram and Facebook. So let's go. Juliet, will your problems work out? Not soon enough, my friend, not soon enough. But I think you know what you need to do, and you just need to do it, my friend. And I love you. Rosa is saying, new from Australia, will your life improve? Yes. I feel like there's someone, especially either a woman or a man, more of a father figure, a parental figure that's kind of standing in your way a little bit. I feel like they're kind of not scaring you, but they're kind of influencing you to go a way that maybe you don't feel like you should be going. I want you to trust your gut on this one. I think your life will improve. I think someone older, it could be a mentor, a parent, someone is kind of pushing you away that I don't feel like you're supposed to go. And that's why your brain and everything is going, it's kind of screaming. I want you to trust your gut. And I think whoever that is, I think you just don't take advice from someone you wouldn't take criticism from, or the other way around. Don't take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from. And in this case, I think you just need to step back a little bit from whoever these people are. Let's see. Can you tell me, we PCS in a few weeks? Casey is saying, we PCS in a few weeks. Can I tell you if this will be a good location? I do feel like it's going to be hard at first, Casey, but I do feel like you're going to be all right. I think the summer is especially going to be fun. I'm not sure where you're going, but from one military spouse to another, I'm sending you love and health and joy in your new location. Please be safe, and I'm sending love to your spouse as well. Michelle is saying, any advice for the week to come? Michelle, I want you to concentrate on your health, my friend. I love you very much. And so I met Michelle, kind of backstory. I met Michelle when her and I were training to be boot camp instructors about how many years ago? About 10 years ago. I've never met her in real life. I was living in Hawaii when I met Michelle as a military spouse, and she has been over here, and now I'm closer to her, but now we have COVID. So, but regardless, Michelle, you need to concentrate on your health, and I'm sending you love. Allison is saying, is there anything coming through about my two living dogs, Harmony and Otto? Otto wants to be left alone, and Harmony wants more of the kibble, wants more of the small food. And I feel like there's some kind of either food possessiveness. One of them takes the other's food. But Otto says, leave me alone. Leave me alone. A lot of animals have been saying that recently. And it's just, I don't know. I swear the universe is some kind of flux right now, because I've heard from so many animals, like, leave me the heck alone. And a lot of cats are like indoor, outdoor cats are like leaving. And then I connect with them and they're like, give me time, give me space. Like, a lot of cats are needing their space. And I'm not sure why, if there's like, if this is like, like what would you call it? Like they need some kind of trip. They're going on some kind of journey, but it's like a lot of cast night right now are just walking away for a few days. But yeah, for whatever reason, Otto needs his space. So I answered with Casey. Can I just please get a message? Aisa says. All the kids, someone on Instagram is saying all the pets are sick of quarantine. Yes, and I think they're sick of us being in quarantine. Aisha is saying, can I get a message? Aisha, something about school, something about studying, something about whatever you're focusing on. There's an opportunity that I feel like you're going to miss unless some kind of learning, either school or something with learning. I don't know what, if it's some kind of guide that you're studying, whatever it is, I need you to focus on that, because you're going to lose an opportunity if you're not. And it could even be like an online certification. There's something that you could be missing for jobs if you're not with this certification. That's what I'm hearing. I hope that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Lisa says, thoughts in your marriage. Lisa, I need you to hang in there on Instagram. Lisa, I think just it's one of those things, everyone's unhappy right now and you're really struggling. We can get into this longer if you want, even just a quick 30-minute reading. 30-minute readings are great. You just want to focus on one thing, whether it's relationships or children, etc. I just feel like with you, Lisa, there's just a lot of like outside influences that are just affecting everything right now. Anne is saying, can I do a pet reading on behavior? I definitely can. Just give me the pet's name. That helps a lot more. Kendall is saying, just interviewed for a job. What do I think will be the outcome? I don't know about this particular job. I feel like if you do get the job, there's some kind of sandpaper going on. Either the person that is hiring you, I don't feel like it's the best fit. I feel like there's something else coming, and just keep applying. So even if you do get this job, and I don't know if you will, keep applying, because there's something better coming. This isn't the best fit for you. Raisha is asking anything about my cats, Little and Spotty. I love those names, that I should know on Instagram. And something about the litter box. One of them doesn't like the other one using the litter box, and changing the litter box more with Little and Spotty. Are they having accidents? Something about the litter box. You almost need a third litter box with them. Something about an extra litter box. I kid you not. That's what I'm hearing. That's why I do this, because I hear crazy stuff in my head and it doesn't make sense to me. Anne is saying Maisie. So something about dog behavior. Can you fill me in, Marcus? What was the previous question? It was, and I hope Conrad will be found, Emmer. Is this the same dog that we're asking about behavior? So I can work with behavior in a pet reading booking. You can book on nancymello.com. Sorry, I was a little off. As far as trying to switch between, I've never seen anyone take on so many people so fast. That's awesome. This is what I try and do. It's the braid. It gives me superpowers. It gives me Wonder Woman superpowers. I got that one, Marcus. Rose is asking, is my cat and dog happy? Rose, I think your cat and dog they're happy. I question you. I don't know if I think you're feeling a little lonesome, a little bit just empty in here. That's what I'm hearing from you, Rose. And I'm just sending you love. And whatever it is, I'm supposed to tell you, Rose, that you're never alone. And I just feel like you're going, what the hell? If you want to pull up Rose's question really quick, it's Rose Russo, Marcus. So something about just, you're not alone. And I'm supposed to remind you that you're never, ever alone. And this goes for everyone that's feeling sad and just out of it. And what the hell, what is going on with my life? It's your cat and dog love you. They're there for you. Cats and dogs, animals are wonderful receptors for energy, but you've got to work on here and know that we are never alone. And I know it feels like it right now because we've been in quarantine for 1,000 years and it feels like it's never going to end. And this hair needs to go out for dinner to sew these earrings, but It's going to get better, my friends. It's going to get better. It's just going to take time. But Rose, in here, that's what I'm hearing. You're not alone in here. Megan is saying, I'd love some guidance. I'm having a bad month. My mom passed away last Monday and my car was stolen on Sunday. I am so sorry, Megan. My heart is with you. I'm not going to tell you it's going to get better because that's a crappy answer. And I'm not going to tell you you're going to get through it. And I'm not going to tell you anything crappy. Because when life kept hitting me with crappy stuff, the last thing I wanted to hear is you'll be okay. That's crap. I would say other words, but then I would get bleeped. So what can I tell you, Megan? Besides the fact that life freaking sucks right now. Give me a second. Just give me a second, everyone. I'm just going to really listen right now for Megan. Megan. Something about reading something. I don't know if it was something that your mom read to you. I see you. I don't know if it's a Buddhist book, something intellectual, something. It's like Kahil Gibran, those books. I think whatever it is, you're going to find the peace. And I hear that the peace is going to be in a book and just looking either through reading through Buddhist things, whatever it is, there's some kind of, you're going to find peace in a book. And that sounds silly, but I keep hearing it. Like, look up Kahil Gibran or Gibran. I'm sure I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I'm not going to tell you it's going to get better, but I can tell you that there is peace there for you to find it whenever you're ready to find it. But until then, feel freaking everything, Megan. Feel everything. It sucks, and I'm sorry. And we are all sending you love and light. And I'm here. First time watching, can I have a reading, India? Of course you can. Just ask me any question you want. The more specific, the better. Marianne asking, will we add a third dog to our home? Yes, within, I hear the number 3 months, 3 years. I think it's more 3 months. Gosh, do you really want a third dog in 3 months? That's a lot. I have 2 and they drive me nutso. I love them, but they drive me nutso. But yeah, yes, a third dog. I hear something about 3 and I don't think it's the third dog. I think it's like 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years, something about the number 3. My friends. So someone's spamming me on Instagram saying, add me to those who like Crystal. Please don't add that person. And I'm going to, let's see, I don't know how I report that. So let's not, this person B dash, etc. is asking what the outlook is for my small business. Should I pivot? I want you to pivot just a tiny bit. And I want you to pivot something about the prices for you. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me on Instagram as well. Diana's asking any advice about the current job. I think you need to hold on just a little bit longer, Diana. Jenny's asking a question on Instagram. India wants a reading. India. Sorry, I'm just trying to calm everything else that I was saying. India, I want you. What I'm hearing with you, India, is go for a walk. Get outside. I feel like, and this goes for everyone with grounding. You know, I talk about grounding, and I live what I preach. I try and take a walk every single day. India, I need you to ground more. I need you to go outside. That's what I'm hearing. Vitamin D from the sun. I need you to be outside and just breathe. Either meditating or deep breathing outside is going to help you a lot. I think that you're searching. You're talking to me, which is great. I love searchers. I search. I think that if we're not searching, then we're not growing. But whatever it is, start looking internal. I'm thinking more meditation for you, but outside specifically. Alyssa is asking, Alyssa on Instagram is asking, will your relationship end for good? I think it's going to be touch and go for a while, Alyssa, but at the end, I do feel like it's going to pass and there's something else coming up for you. Kim is asking if I could give her an idea of what her gifts are. She may be clairvoyant, and is she meant to do anything with them? I feel like you're meant to teach, Kim. I keep hearing teaching with you, and I feel like you're really good at joining people together. Like you're like forgive me, and I say this with all love in the world, you're kind of like a yenta, where it's like, I know this person, then this person goes with this person, then this person, then this person. And I know you're probably like, oh, maybe not. But I do feel like you have a good way of connecting people together, and I see you teaching with it. It's really interesting. So keep working on it. Write everything down. And work with others. I found that's the best, finding my own little psychic friends network was the best thing I could do, because then you have that support system to help and support and just build off of. Kate on Instagram is asking, where do I think you're going to live for your overall happiness? Kate, I see you by the water on one of the coasts, but I keep hearing by the water for you. Keep hearing by the water. Raisha, sorry, forgive me for mispronouncing. I am white girl, so this is white girl pronunciation. Doesn't make it any better, but I try. So forgive me if I'm mispronouncing. Should I move out this year? In the fall. I keep hearing in the fall, or 9 months. I hear 9 months in the fall. So September, October, in the fall for you, Raish. Rather Strong is asking, do I change jobs? Only if you have a job to get to. Be careful. I feel like you kind of jump around a little bit, Raleigh. So I feel like you kind of jump around. I want you only if you have something ready and secure in the future. Meg is saying, first time here. Welcome, Meg. Thank you so much for joining me. We will be moving to Florida. Oh, a question. Will we be moving to Florida? 4. I keep hearing 4. So April. So that's a few months. It's maybe more than a few, but a little bit. But yeah, I do feel like either not, if not Florida, kind of, I see more northern. So Georgia, something in the northern tip, maybe I'm wrong, but I keep hearing 4 months. All the knots is asking about any question or messages about business on Instagram. Something about, I heard this about someone else last week, but something about your supplier. There's something off with your supplier. You have a couple, there's someone else that you could, that's a little bit better for you. Ask someone with the number K, someone with the letter K. If that makes any sense, all the knots. Someone with the letter K in their name, someone has a better contact for you, because I feel like there's one person that's kind of charging a little too much. Jasmine is asking, why does A like me and what he doesn't? I don't understand that question, Jasmine. Why does A like me and what he doesn't? I don't understand. Please ask me again. Oh my gosh. We've got our first troll. Ancestor is saying, Aisha Robinson, let's cheer for the first troll. You can inbox me for any kind of reading. Cheer for the first troll. So I have a good question, and this was actually brought to you by Amy. Amy wants to know, for the new troll, what are the lotto numbers, right, Amy? If you're still watching, Amy, correct me if I'm wrong, but Amy wanted to know from the troll what the lotto numbers. Apparently there's a huge lotto going on across the United States. So if the troll could give us all the lotto numbers, we could all split it. And if you want to give me a reading, no one ever gives me a reading because I'm the one giving readings. But if you want to give me a reading, I want one too. Why do the trolls never talk to me? I want the trolls to talk to me. I want a reading. So, yeah, but we need the lotto numbers. Why is a troll not getting the lotto numbers? I want the lotto numbers. Tamara is saying, when do you see me getting a job or blessings? So it's interesting with you when you say job or blessings, and I feel like whatever I'm hearing about blessings, I feel like you're going to get the context for the job first. And something about church or something about a connection through church. It could be like a church you went to when you were a kid. It could be something like that, something with church. And maybe it's just because you said blessings, but I think it's something through the church or something in your community, but there's a connection. You're going to be getting a connection to the job. I want you to start talking to more people around you, especially not your elders. I'm hearing the word elders, but more with like older people, not millennials, like Gen Xers. I don't want to say that we're old at all. So ask, some people in the community, hey, is there anything you know of? That's what I keep hearing with you. You're going to be getting the contacts first before you get the job. M. Palazzo is asking about my biological parents. I think you will. I think you will meet your biological parents within a year. Wow. I'm surprised that I said that. Yes, within a year. That's awesome. Congratulations. Keep me updated on that. Ebony is asking, feeling a little stuck in a lot of anxiety. I am so sorry, Ebony. Ebony, I'm hearing a generic, but it's what I'm hearing for you is it'll get better. I feel like you're having a hard time sleeping. And a lot of times when we have hard time sleeping, it makes us even more anxious than we already are. So I want you to really concentrate on getting a good night's sleep. Put down that phone, Ebony. By the way, put down the phone when you're ready for sleep. Hannah, where's my water? So I'm sending you love for that. Thank you. On Instagram, we've got Allison's asking for business advice. Allison, you're not trusting yourself. Keep trusting yourself, please, my friend. Please keep trusting yourself. You're on the right track. Jasmine, what qualities does A like me and what he doesn't? So what qualities doesn't he? So you want me to tell you what your what A likes about you, what he doesn't, why don't you just ask him what he likes and what he doesn't? Do you not trust him to tell you the truth? That doesn't sound good already. Like, what qualities do they like in you and what he doesn't? Why are you asking a psychic? Why wouldn't you just ask that person? I'm really confused. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Maybe say it a different way. But I mean, I know that if I asked my husband what he liked about me and what he didn't, he'd say, you spend too much time on the computer, but I love how you take care of the kids. So, but I would just ask him. So why don't you just ask the person that you're wondering about instead of asking someone online? I'm not trying to be critical. I'm saying this with all love and respect. I don't understand. So dash I dash D dash O, et cetera, any messages from your guides? Claire, what they're saying is, or maybe they're telling me to slow down. Claire, be good to yourself, Claire. I think you're really, really hard on yourself. Be good to yourself. Stop sweating the small stuff. You're sweating you're worried. There's nothing you can do. Whatever it is you're worried about, nothing you can do. Amber, will Conrad be found? God, I hope so. I think eventually he will. I hope so. I hope so. I'm going to try, Amber. I'm going to try with Conrad. Kate is asking, will it ever work out with Larry? I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't think so. I just don't feel like the feelings are all there for whatever reason. I am devastated about losing Holly. I'm so sorry. I assume that your pet has passed, or is your pet lost? I'm not sure which is which, but I'm sorry and I'm sending you love. Linda's asking, can I see when you'll retire? Within 5 years. I know that's not specific enough. I feel like it's probably been pushed back, right? Is what I'm hearing. 5 to 7 years. God, that sounds like a prison sentence. But that's what I hear for you, Linda, wherever you're asking from, somewhere on the Facebook or YouTube. Rome, hello, Dino. Yeah, Linda's asking, 5 to 7 years. Helen is asking, how did I come to feel that I have psychic abilities? How does this weave in alignment with what Jesus taught and how Satan tries to lead people astray? Well, considering I'm doing this for free, considering I'm doing with the goodness of my own will, considering that I'm not leaving anyone to evil, I'm not telling anyone to drink or do drugs or anything like that, considering I'm not giving medical advice, I'm doing this out of the goodness of my own heart. I have my website, but I think that I'm doing this with God's will. I don't think I would have found 5 cats in the last 15 days, more specifically 3 in the last few days, if it had not been for God or the universe. Now, if you want to say that's from Satan, if Satan is leading me astray, then Satan's leading all of you astray and all of the people that I've helped find pets. But considering I found 20 last year, 5 this year, I've connected with hundreds of people that have passed over. That's for you to judge if Satan is helping me lead people astray. That's not for me. That's for you to figure out if what I'm doing is true and in the goodness of my own heart. I personally think that someone that was working for maybe ill will would not be doing something for free, because they'd be more narcissistic. They would be wanting to charge, hence like the trolls that are trying to get you to do a spell and they're threatening you and saying ill will come to you. I never threaten anyone, nor do I approach them. And this goes with lost pets, and all of you know this, that I will never approach someone and say, hey, I can help you find your lost pet. I always ask people to come to me. So therefore, you can choose whether I'm working for Satan or the good people. I like to say that I'm working for God. I've had a lot of crap happen to me, but I'm doing this for all of you. So sending you love and blessings. We are cat sitting. What does my dog think of this and the ability of, I think the dog is very amused. This is on YouTube. Andrea is asking, what does my dog think about this and the possibility of adopting a cat? I think the dog's very amused and very curious about the cat. I do not think the cat feels the same about the dog. I don't think the cat really cares for the dog, but it would be very amusing to watch. I think you would be okay, honestly. I mean, and I wouldn't tell you this because that's a really bad situation to get into. I think you'll be okay if you wanted to adopt the cat. I think it's going to have some growing pains, but I think honestly you'll be okay, Andrea, with it. Maureen is saying, I believe, thank you so much, everyone. I'm sending you love. Thank you so much. Don't waste my energy. People are saying, don't waste my energy. I'm happy to explain. And it's for all of you to decide. I don't think I'd be doing this crap for free if I really was like I would be charging, like, there are psychics that charge, or, okay, for instance, let's talk about this woman that some of you knew about this past week that I helped find, Willow, who her car was stolen, and then the car was stolen with Willow inside in New Jersey and Newark. And I was like, you're not paying me. Like, you're not going to pay me. Everything was stolen from you. And I literally was on the phone with her every single day until Willow was found. I think if I was working for Satan, like, don't you think I would be like, give me some money or else? Like, I'm not going to give you your cat back. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Aaron is saying, hey, any vibes on the work I need to focus on? I'm sorry. I see you with a book. I'm laughing. I see you with a book. I think you need to work on yourself, but in a good way. And I'm not talking about like hitting the gym or crap like that. Like, I just think you need to work on loving yourself, Aaron. Like, I think, like, when I sense you, I sense a very vivacious, bubbly person, but I don't feel like she's coming out yet. And I'm not sure why. I almost feel like you're hesitant to. I honestly, and I'm no judgment on me, but I feel like you have a really fun sense of humor. I think you're great, but for whatever reason, it's not coming out. I want you to honor that kind of silly girl, silly woman within, and really go for it. You need to like work on like letting that goofball come out, because it's fun to be a goofball. Hello, everyone. Any messages? Regina is asking about your love life. You're picking the bad guys. You like the bad guys, picking the bad guys. So what I always say when someone's like in a routine like that, and I am guilty as charged, I love the bad boys, bad people. And you got to do the opposite. Flip the switch. So switch the opposite. So if for whatever reason you're attracting the bad guys, bad girls, whatever the hell you want to call it, flip the switch. If you don't normally go for the nerdy type, go for the nerdy type. I know it sounds like counterintuitive, but it kind of helps reset everything. I don't know. It works. KR Russ is asking, will my son find a new job this year? Yes, but I feel like he's not. He needs to be putting in more effort. I'm sorry. I think he is, but more. I just keep hearing more and outward more. Like, you need to be throwing those. He needs to be throwing out those resumes like glitter. He will find a new job, but he's got to push it more. Is there any messages? Link is asking, any messages about my life? Is something good going to happen? I think something really good is going to happen to everyone, but you have to believe it. And if you're not believing it, Blink, it's not going to happen. For instance, I used to think I was never going to amount to anything. And I think I'm talking to like 2 people right now. So I guess my life is meaning something. Head back to the other question. What's up? It was from Kelsey. Hey, Nancy, I'm an actor working hard on a program. Excellent. Good job with you. Good job. Working hard to connect with reps. Good job. Excellent. Do I see you signing with someone in February? I don't think in February, but I think you're really hitting the pavement, Kelsey. I'm going to give you mad props. I think you have been really working, and I would love to see some of your work. I think that's awesome. I want to know your page. Let us know where we can find you if you have a professional page. I honestly I wouldn't BS you. I think you're working really hard. Not February. I keep hearing March or April for you. There's one woman that's going to kind of not good for you. She's going to kind of not con you, but not have your best interests at heart. I see a tall, skinny, lanky woman, doesn't have your best interests at heart. Go for the guy, whatever. There's a short guy. Go for the guy, Kelsey. Go for the guy. And good luck, and share your professional info and keep us updated. Super happy. Mila is asking, what will the next 6 months be at work? It's going to be work. It's going to be work for you, Mila. I wish. I just keep going. It's going to be tough is what I'm hearing, but it's going to be work. I don't feel like you're going to lose your job. So that's good. Colleen is asking, I'd love to know about my mom. I'd love to know about your mom too. As long as she's living, because I'm not going to connect with anyone that's passed during this hour, because I'm trying to get to everyone. So if you'd like to connect with your mom, if she is passed, you can go to nancymello.com. I feel like it's blocked, but nancymello.com, please pop that up on the screen, Marcus, while I check out Instagram. Someone is asking, KH is asking, will I win the court case to prove my dad is yes, to answer your biological daughter question, yes. So nancymello.com is where you can book a reading to connect with loved ones that have passed over, pets that have passed over, relationship problems, everything. I have readings, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. Yes, I do charge for them. I'm charging to get away from my kids because you can't see them. You saw her maybe in the second. That's my daughter, and that's only one of them. I have one more that's equally as crazy. He's actually crazier than her. She's the quiet one, at least sometimes. Amelia is asking, there's a guy that's been in and out of my life for years and he just moved back. I haven't responded to a text. I don't think it's worth your energy, Amelia. I think he's kind of playing games with you. Jasmine's asking about love messages. There's a guy that's a friend that's a really good guy for you. And then there's someone in and out. I like the guy that's a friend. There's some guy, either a brother's friend, there's a friend of a friend. There's a good guy already in your life, Jasmine. It's a friend of a friend. Friend of a friend. Okay. One more question, Marcus, and we're going to take the COVID report. Jenny, I will talk to you after. I got you, girl. Gotcha. Give me one more, Marcus, and then I'll go to the COVID report. So Jenny, I'll talk to you after, though.
I don't know. There's a lot of good questions out here.
What's up? I know.
This is hard. You know.
Allison's saying she loves that my daughter hangs out with me. Yes, well, I think she loves it too right now. She's on the Nintendo Switch. She's learning to beat me at Mario Kart.
Okay,
so
here's one.
So Helen practices, my daughter practices Mario Kart so she can beat me. No lie. She thinks she can beat me at Mario Kart. I don't. I've been playing since I was her age. I can totally beat her, but she tries. Actually, you're getting much better. I did beat her the other night, and I'm very proud of it. So she'll practice beating me. I don't hit you. You throw red shells at me. So Yana is saying, will I have new jobs soon? You hit me with a red shell. Mommy is working, and I'll hit you with another red shell. Yeah, I think your relationship is steady. Try not to rush it is what I'm hearing, Yana. As far as your job, sooner than later. I'm saying sooner than later, Yana. But yeah, your relationship, just slow and steady. Try not to rush it. So in terms of, let's do the COVID report. So every Friday night, and we've been doing this since November, October. Yeah, we got Marcus. Oh, by the way, I heard from a client today that they love you and they want you to be on the show more. So there's more love for Marcus. So, COVID report. Let's go. So, this is where part of the show where I'm talking about what I'm feeling as far as where's COVID going, where the hell our government is going. No, I'm kidding. That's going down the drain. No, COVID report. And I got an interesting message and I wrote it down. Hannah, where's my notebook?
Notes are on the side.
What do you mean my notes are on the side? I had a note written. Oh my gosh. I love my children and I love my family. I had a note written down that I wanted to write. Here we go. Okay. Thanks, Hannah. Go back to trying to beat me at Mario Kart. So, Minecraft. Okay. So as far as the COVID report, I don't know where you are in the world, and hit me up in this little break. Hit me up if you haven't let me know where you are. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit in the comments where you're watching me from, and hit that share button. I want to know where you're from. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, head over to nancy.mello, MELO, on TikTok so I can start broadcasting from TikTok next week. So with COVID, it's freaking gnarly everywhere. I was talking to someone in Poland today where it's just getting worse. And I know we're getting tired of quarantining. I know we're getting tired of being alone and it's rough. As someone joked earlier that's why their pets are all running away. And, I'm not disagreeing. I do feel like our pets are picking up on some of our energy. I've dealt with a number of pets this week that are just freaking the F out. It's going to continue to be bad, guys. I wish that we could just put a blanket of light all over the world. I wish we could just tell everyone to be calm and to love each other and to stop freaking fighting. The first thing that's coming to me, and I never check prior, I always check like as I'm literally talking to you, I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. I'm hearing March. I think, we talked about in December, get ready, about 4 weeks, 8 weeks. I think it's going to be later. I think now we're looking at March, at least until March. I think that it's going to be very bad. I think deaths are going to continue to rise. We chatted with one person that had lost her husband, and my heart goes out to all of you that have either suffered from COVID or has lost someone from COVID. I'm thinking another 12 weeks. And I'm sorry. I wish I could say it was going to be over tomorrow, my friends. Virginia, we got the UK. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm sending you so much love. But I think another 12 weeks, my friends. So what can we do? as always, we can just hang in there together. That's why I say self-care Saturday starts on Friday with this show. Make a date. I'm not going to leave you. Every Friday at 8 p.m. I'm here. Marcus is here too in the background, and we're not going to be leaving you. And if I'm going to get through this, you're going to get through this. You know, I'm equally as frustrated. I'm equally as just tired of it. I want to be able to go outside again, and not just in my own backyard. I want to be able to feel the freedom to go. We live about 15 minutes from Rhode Island. I want to feel like I can go to Rhode Island and not freak out every time I need something. But we're looking at 12 weeks of, unfortunately, and I'm just hearing this now, and it breaks my heart. I just feel like some hospitals are going, actually not some. I think hospitals are going to start to get overwhelmed. Not just one or two. So it sucks. And I'm feeling a little tearful. I do not think that we are going to be able to travel out of the country until at least next year. And I've been saying 2022. God, I hope it's 2022. As far as traveling regionally, I know I told you folks, spring. I hate using the word folks. I said spring. I said summer. I said late spring, early spring. Then I said late spring. I think it's going to be summer. We've got to get more people vaccinated. We've got to get more people covered. We need to give our healthcare workers a break. What I'm hearing is June. So if you can all hang on until June as far as traveling regionally, including up in Canada. Canada, I know you're locked down, and my heart goes out to you. I chatted with someone on an unrelated matter that had long haul syndrome this week, had COVID long haul syndrome. And if you don't know what that is, that's someone that's had COVID and they're still dealing with symptoms. And she had been dealing with symptoms for 7 months, and she has chronic fatigue. And while I was speaking to her, I said something out loud. And I usually, when I'm getting a clairvoyant prediction, I just say it. So I'm going to repeat it here. So we'll see what happens. But I'm hearing, and I think it's going to be within the next year or two, but because of so many of the long haul syndromes, I know there's an acronym, or long haulers are called. I'm hearing that there's going to be a new medication that comes out for long haulers for chronic fatigue. Whatever it is, I'm hearing it's something about something that's already used. I think it's already used for chronic, for fibromyalgia, something with fibromyalgia, but there's going to be a medication that comes out for chronic fatigue, because what I'm hearing is, in addition to the heart problems that we're seeing in long haulers, it's also fatigue. And this person that I spoke to, she never knew when she was going to get exhausted, when she was going to feel like she was going to collapse. And so she was actually in nursing school, and she just finished up the prerequisites, and she had to stop because she didn't know when she was going to feel like she was done. So the good news on that front is I do feel like a new medication is going to come out, and I do feel like there's going to be more research and more findings. The bad news is I think there's going to be a heck of a lot of us that end up getting long haul syndrome. If you aren't already having it, I think there's going to be a heck of a lot of us that get it. There's a few things we can do. I already suffer from tachycardia. I have a rare heart condition that is not harmful, but it bugs me. It's not serious. I have a heart rate monitor on. I do that. But above all, be safe, my friends. Wear a mask. I know wearing a mask sucks. I know that it feels like you're violating your civil liberties. I'm not asking for yourself. I'm asking for the healthcare workers that are on the front lines. I'm asking for the teachers. I'm not asking because I want you to take your civil liberties away. I promise you, I love my civil liberties. I want to be as free as the rest of you, but I also want to protect our healthcare workers, and I want to get this over with. And honestly, the best thing we can do, and I'm not even talking about vaccinations, the best thing we can do is wear a mask and stay home. I know it's not what you want to hear, but please, 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 let's protect our healthcare workers and our teachers, because now our teachers are suffering. Our teachers are at the brunt of it. And right now, and depending on what state you're in, our teachers aren't even in the vaccination lineup right now. They're not even considered the essential. So let's just send a blanket of light over the world. I, of course, will keep you updated every Friday. And this can always change, my friends. We can always, I could come back next week and I could see it getting better, and we'll see. One thing I do want to touch on, in addition to the COVID report, is we do have the United States presidential inauguration coming up. And I know we had the crap that happened last week. Let's just treat each other with love. Whatever your beliefs are in the election, we don't need to start a civil war, my friends in the United States. That's the last thing we need. Please, please, please be safe. Please, please, please be safe. That's all I'm going to ask, is we don't need a civil war here. We don't need anything else happening. So send love is all I'm going to say. Send love. I think it'll be okay, but I think it's going to take a lot of us to transfer over and to realize that we are so much alike than different. And I was mentioning to someone earlier, a client today, that because of TikTok, because of people that I've met on TikTok, especially, that I am finding myself, but anywhere, just in readings, I am talking to people I would never talk to. I'm talking to young people and older people and just people I would never have any business talking to. And I'm finding commonalities with everyone. We have something in common, no matter how different, no matter what color of our skin, no matter what language we speak, no matter what we believe, we have similarities. So let's focus on those. That's all I'm going to say. As my 6-year-old has been learning to write, all love, no hate. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to go off my soapbox, but please, 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 the next 12 weeks are going to be bad. And let's just send love to our healthcare workers. Please, please, please stay safe. Let's keep some readings going, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see what we got. So in the meantime, and thanks. I'm seeing Juliet. I want to give a shout out to our first responders and our police officers and our people protecting the streets. Thank you so much, Juliet. Thank you for your service. Juliet works for law enforcement. So thank you so much. Russo is asking, will my mother-in-law sell her condo soon? June is what I'm hearing for you, Russo. Thanks for asking a question. Let's get going. Any advice on relationship and career? Woo! Relationship and career. So whatever it is, your career, excuse me, I'm getting the hiccups. Whatever it is, hold on to that, Gonza. I got you. You're in the wrong section, and I don't know what that means as far as your career. Like, I think you're in the right area. Like, if you're in business, you're supposed to be in business, but it's like you need to switch specialties. Something about you need to switch the exact area, the specialty that you're working with, Christy. That's what I'm hearing. Switch the specialty area, whatever it is you're doing. Switch the specialty area. There's something else in that section you need to be working on. Gonza is asking, does her dog Franklin have anything to say? Something about he needs his. I like my ears scratched. I like my ears scratched and my nose. My nose itches. I feel like he gets itchy. Something about being itchy, but he likes being scratched and he gets itchy. Without going into anything that a vet would prescribe, but scratch his ears more. Can I help you? Can you help me growing? I'm not sure, Ice, what you mean. If you could be a little bit different, I would love to answer that. First timer, should I give my ex another shot? Hell no, Beth. And I'm sending you love. And if you didn't hear me the first time, Beth, hell no, do not give your ex another shot. Beth is saying, please help. My husband ran over our dog. When he picked her up, he bit her. Wait, our dog. And when he picked her up, the dog, I assume not the husband, bit the dog on the lip, but the dog bit the husband. Wait.
The dog bit the husband on the lip.
I mean, you know what? Sometimes you get frustrated enough, and it's like you hit yourself. I don't know. Maybe the husband.
The husband has 16 stitches. So yeah.
Ouch. No, I'm sorry. I was trying to. My brain. I'm going through it. I'm having a hard time ending messages. Ooh, that dog was in defense mode with a capital D. I don't think the dog was. I mean, your dog was going after your husband, but it's because he ran over the dog. I mean, I don't think it was, I think it was instinctual. It wasn't because it was your husband. It wasn't because he always had it in for his husband and your husband, and he was just waiting for him to run over him so he could bite him. It wasn't anything like that. It was instinctual. I think you're gonna, I'm so sorry for your husband. It's very painful. Stitches, but I think I hope your dog's okay as well. That's what I'm hoping. I think it was just an instinctual reaction. Come together slowly is what I'm hearing. Something about just slowly kind of go into it. What book should I have on my 2021 reading list? I think this is a great question for the audience. Anyone have a book for Brenda to read? Brenda, check the comments on wherever you are. Are you on Facebook, Brenda? Yeah, if Brenda's on Facebook, if you want to give her some books to read. My favorites are always like, I love Anne Lindbergh, who she was a really gifted writer in the 50s. She wrote some collection of short, not stories, but short little poems called By the Sea that I love. She was the famous mother of the Lindbergh baby, if you remember the history on that. She was actually a famous aviator as well, and there's a book about her life, really fascinating. But if anyone has any good books, shout them out for Brenda. Shout them out for Brenda. Amy is asking, does my dog Sport have anything to tell me? More walks, more faster walks. I just keep hearing walks, but like at a quick pace. So either running or just quicker, like faster walks. Bobby is asking if she can have a reading. Her boyfriend broke up with her and found out he's been cheating. Woo! And I feel so lost. I would love to know if you know anything. Well, besides the fact that your boyfriend is a fantastic jerk that doesn't deserve you, I feel like he was cheating on you a lot longer than that. How about that? I will start with that. I will end with the fact that you better block him and never talk to him again, because he is gonna come and try and play you again. Something about he's going to try and come around again. Mark my words, in less than 6 months, he's going to try and come around. Block his number now. Please and thank you. Aaron's asking on Instagram, does my cat see my mom who has passed? Yes. Something about a chair. There's a chair in your living room or some kind of entryway that your cat looks at. I feel like your mom's there. Found in Wonderland. I love that name. Hey, love messages for me and my partner. Something about quality time, holding hands, something about spending more quality time together and outside. Gosh, I think that's like the universe is telling us to all get outside, even in January, but something about just spending more quality time together and talking, just more communication, quality time outside. Ellie is asking, how did her interview go? She had a Zoolander face. I think it went well. Time will tell. I don't have a definite feeling on, but yay for the Zoolander face. Does everyone know the Zoolander face? Can we all do it? How do you do the Zoolander face? How's the Zoolander face? Marcus, how do you do the Zoolander face? Can you show me?
No, you're kind of close.
No, Marcus, show me the Zoolander face. Everyone loves it. No. Marcus, do the Zoolander face.
No, I can't do the Zoolander.
Do the Zoolander face.
I can't do it.
What? He likes stuff in his mouth.
Oh, yeah. I totally can't do that.
I don't know. And he can't turn right. He can't do right. Good morning from England. Good morning, Emma. Carolyn is asking, do my spirit guides have any messages to help with anxiety? With anxiety, my friend. Laugh more. Laugh. I'm hearing you're very serious, and you really look into things. And when you look into things, you don't just like read, you read the whole freaking book instead of reading a page. So Carolyn, I want you to not read as much. I don't know what this means, but don't read as much. And I want you to just find humor. Laugh a little bit more. And if you don't laugh, just do like a Zoolander face and make yourself laugh. Like, how you do that? You suck in your mouth. Oh my God, I meant poker face. Oh, apparently someone didn't say Zoolander face. They said poker face, and I've been doing Zoolander faces. So the joke's on me. Any messages for me? Be kind to one another. Amen to that, Jenny. Something about running outside. I see you. God, why am I getting all these messages about being outside? This is insane. I don't think I've gotten so many messages. I'm here. Okay, so what I'm seeing with you, Jenny, and this isn't making any sense to me, something about fresh air, something about cold, fresh air, and I see like ground, obviously terra firma, but I'm seeing something about being outside, looking forward. The hell does that mean? Okay, all right. So this is what I'm guessing what I'm seeing with you is just keep looking forward. Stop looking back. Focus on what's ahead of you. For whatever reason, I don't know if you're having regrets. I don't know what's going on back behind you, but it doesn't matter anymore, Jenny. I want you to pick a goal for 2021, one that's apparently doable in a pandemic, and go from there. Pick a goal. Don't look back. Keep going forward. An intuitive told me to take walks outside. Excellent, Brenda. I'm glad I'm there. I'm glad I was hitting that. Vicky is saying, is there a better job opportunity in the new city? You know, I think it's going to be really competitive, Vicky, in the city you're going to. I'm seeing, look at your look at something about your cover letter, look at your cover letter, not a misspelling. Look at the cover letter. I just keep hearing, look at your cover letter. Because originally I heard resume, something about the cover letter. And if you don't have a cover letter, get it, because I just keep hearing cover letter with you. Good luck, Vicky. Keep me updated on that, my friend. My phone, Penny is back on the phone listening. Hello, cutie. Hello, Penny. What a sweet girl. Maybe she likes my poker face. But how sad. Beth is saying, trying to be there for my husband, but so sad how she went. Did I miss anything? I feel like I'm missing conversations on the side. I love how everyone chats with each other, and then I feel like I miss out on the conversation. Let's see. Jenny's, didn't we just take a question from Jenny? Marcus?
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, here. Let's go. We got one from England.
No, I am on it. I'm got
an England one.
On it. No, I love it because I get a break from my kids. I mean, shoot, you know, you're in a pandemic and you're in quarantine. So how do you get a break from your kids? You start a podcast. It's brilliant. Good morning to you in England. Hello. I miss the UK so much. I cannot wait to go back, apparently in 2022. Relationship reading. Okay, so so what I'm hearing is you haven't had very good luck. Someone that's been playing you, someone that was kind of leading you along, kind of a jerk, really went with the guys, really a guy's guy. There's someone else coming in, and I feel like it's going to be associated with work, someone that you know. Sooner than later, actually, I'm hearing within a few months, but it's going to be from a friend of a friend of a friend. Northern Ireland, I got to visit Northern Ireland last year, and I absolutely adored it. I got to kiss the fish in Belfast. I loved it. It was actually gorgeous. Any messages for me, Lisa? What I'm hearing for you, Lisa, is reminding you how loved you are and how I feel like you're feeling unappreciated. You're feeling just down. And I don't know if people aren't letting you know enough that they appreciate you, that they need you, that you are holding a lot together for your life. And what I'm hearing is that you are appreciated. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say no. It's okay to ask for help, though. And you are appreciated and you are needed, my friend. Abby is saying she was thinking of life coaching. I keep seeing you in psychology, Abby. What that means, I'm not sure, but I keep seeing you going into psychology or therapy. So I hope that helps. Rhonda is asking for any messages from her guides. What I'm hearing for you, Rhonda, is I think you need to be clearer in how, and this is just what I'm hearing. This is no judgment. I'm saying this with all love, but what I'm hearing is something about being clear in your intentions with people and clear with your expectations with people around you. I feel like sometimes you don't exactly say what you want, and it gets people, it doesn't get what you want because you're not being clear. And I don't know if you're just trying to be too nice or you're not, you don't want to put too much on people, but you're not being as clear in your expectations or what you need. So just be clear in what you need, and I think you'll feel a lot happier. Am I going with the right broker? That's a good question. Yes, but there's something delayed a little bit, Alan. There's something delayed a little bit. Linda, is your mother around you? Yes, 100%. I would hope so, unless she passed about 60 years ago, and then we make decisions whether we'd like to come back or not. And then I wouldn't be able to say for sure, but as long as she passed within, 60 years, I think you're okay. She's definitely around you. I would love a reading. Margie is saying, I would love a reading. Well, that's lovely. I would love to give you a reading. And there's a cat scratching outside my door. Hey, go back to Margie. Go back to Margie. Thank you. Margie's or Marcus is like, I think you're done. Like I'm used to going quicker. I'm trying to pause so I can get the full effect. I'm actually pausing for dramatic effect. I could be just ringing these out, everyone, but I just want everyone to sit in hushed silence. No, I'm kidding. I actually was trying to concentrate, but that would be really cool if I was just doing like a hushed silence thing. Okay, Margie, Margie, I think I'm just kind of checking in with kind of your overall health and everything. I think you're good, Margie. I think you're really well liked. I think if anything, I really want you to reach out to your friends more. I want you to learn how to text a little bit more, and I want you to be more involved, have more Zoom coffee dates with your girlfriends. I want you to be more socially active on Zoom in the internet world. Come and join us. It's a lot of fun, but be more active on Zoom is what I'm hearing. And I know, yes, our spirit guides know what Zoom is. Yes, they do. For the record, they know what Zoom is. They helped create it, but be more active in the virtual world to being connected with your friends and your family. Yeah, I have a final interview with a broker. Yeah, Alan, I think it's going to go okay. I do. I think it's a good match. The Beth is saying, will my son get the internship for? I think so, actually. That's really surprising. I'm not surprised when good things happen, but I'm surprised when I say yes. But yes, I do think I think he's a good fit for it. Okay, next, Marcus, let's go. Mommy is on a roll. Does my dog Simone have any messages? Belly rubs, more belly rubs for Simone. Leela, more belly rubs, and something about, she doesn't like her paws touch, something about her paws. Something about the pause, but belly rubs. Let's go. Hey, sweetie, anything for me from Northern Ireland? Hello from Northern Ireland. As I was saying just a couple of minutes ago, when I got totally distracted by seeing Northern Ireland, I loved Belfast. I was biking through Belfast. God, that's such a beautiful city. If you have not thought about exploring Belfast, please, please, please. They have direct flights, I believe, from the States. And Belfast was just a beautiful city. I was so surprised. Not that I thought it was going to be like horrible, but I love Northern Ireland. So Julia, hold on one second, my friend. Whatever it is that you're studying, or are you a writer? Are you writing something? Whatever it is you're doing, I want you to keep doing it. You are on the right track. I think you hesitate. No more hesitating for you, Julia. I want you to go for it. Don't hesitate. When you hesitate, you kind of like throw yourself back. Don't hesitate anymore. Let's go, Marcus. Let's go. How is my cat doing? Jack is sad. Jack is sleeping more. But Studio, I think Jack is okay. No, Jack does not want another cat. I know you're wondering about that. Saria is asking, what is the Aries message to me? I want you to keep studying and keep diving into your spirituality. I feel like you're amazingly spiritual and full of light. And I want you to keep going down that path. I think you are down a wonderful path, Saria, but keep studying spirituality in particular, something with the moons or astrology, something with moons. Well, I mean, I know our moon, but you know what I mean? Let's go, Marcus. Let's go. Mama is on the roll. Let's go. I want to get some questions in because this is all about love and light. What does our horse Silver need to feel safe and confident? A blanketing with Silver. Scared of the blanket's too heavy. Something about the blanket is off with her. Does she try and move it off? Something about the blanket. And look her in the eyes. Something about talking to her more, looking her in the eyes. But something about her blanket is off. Check into that, Brenda. Daisy is asking, will the new Regency project pan out? Yes, but not as you expect, Daisy. Maureen is saying messages, please. Maureen, ask me something specific. Ask me something, and I will tell you right on the roll because I am answering questions. Hi from New York. I would love a message. Donna, let's ask something even more specific so we can get to more people. Brenda says no blanket. Where are you guys? Is it something about a blanket or something about throwing something off? Is she talking about her saddle then? Something about the blanket or the saddle, something she's trying to throw off. It's not making her feel safe. Maybe she's talking about her saddle. Something about something that's on her. I'm from Mexico. Do I receive something from the dad? He passed away. So without going into detail, because I don't want to pick up people, because then it would be a field day with everyone chiming in, and I would love that, but it's a lot, and I have readings tomorrow. Definitely your dad is working through your kids. Ellen is saying, are my decisions regarding work the correct decision? Yes, Ellen, it is. Never saddled. Something is with her back. What I'm seeing is moving with her back. She's going like this. I'll have to look into that more, Brenda, if I'm not picking it up exactly. Something about she's going like that. Something is that maybe she needs something. Maybe she needs it then. Although so you wouldn't blanket her in Arizona. Something about putting something on her. Then I keep saying something on her. I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. It could be wonky. I don't know. So we already got that one. So I need to know, what do I need to know about the male coworker? I have no idea. That sounds like a question that I don't know if I want to answer on the air. What do you need to know? I don't, that doesn't feel like a good question. I don't know if that's going to get into legal. I don't know. It just feels like a move. So moving on, Marcus, please. You love my sense of humor. Well, I'm glad one person loves it in the world. My husband is not so thrilled. Jay is saying, are there many messages from spirit? You're okay just the way you are. Stop. There are people around you that are trying to get you to change. Something about your hair, something you're trying to change. You're trying to fit in. You're okay just the way you are. It's what I'm hearing. I hope that helps. Will your financial situation improve? Yes, but ever so slowly. And will your daughter move to Minnesota? I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Like I'm wrong about a horse. I could be wrong about that. Been lost career-wise. I'm so sorry, my friend. Any guidance for my sole purpose career? I see you. I'm probably 100% off. Can you be 100% off on something, or can you just be 99% off? Because 100% would be, I don't know. I see you writing. I see you doing something with writing, or I guess digital age typing. I see you doing something, which could be anything, but writing, doing something creative, either writing, editing. It could be teaching. What else could writing be, Helen?
Poems.
But that doesn't pay. Poems don't usually. Freelance writer. Okay. Something with writing with you, Meg. I hope that helps. What else we got? Do I see a new house this year? My mom lost her home and is living with us. I'm so sorry. I do see a bigger house. Summertime is what I'm hearing. A bigger house. I don't know if it's going to be exactly what you want. So be careful with expectations, Darcy. That's all I'm saying. Be careful with expectations. I don't know if it's going to be exactly, but it's going to be there. So we've got feral cat Adna. How do you calm her? Smell. Tuna. Something about smell. Keep feeding her. Something about tuna. Marcus, how much time do we got left? It's 9:23. We'll
go for five more minutes and close out.
Excellent. 5 minutes. Darlene's asking, will she purchase the property that they're looking at? If not that property, right around it. I see right around it. So maybe yes, but if not, there's something around it. I don't know why. Is the other property around for sale? Something about around it. Russo saying, any messages for me? Russo, I am like wiped. Like I was like, blah, 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 blah. And now I feel like I've hit a wall. All right. Russo, you need to be, Okay. All right. So with you, I want you to have a little bit more patience with the people around you. That's all I'm hearing. Patience with the people around you and yourself. Donna, who's around you? There's so many people around you. You have angels, you have spirit guides. There's a female figure, either your mom or a grandma that's around you. And if it's not a mom or a grandma, then it's a great grandma. There's a short woman around you. So I wanted to get to someone. Maria on Instagram is saying she's feeling down right now. I'm so sorry, Maria. I think you're going to be okay. I know that's a general message, but you're going to be okay, my friend. Keep going. Keep your head up. I don't know what that no is referring to, Marcus. If you can tell me what that no is referring to, then I would appreciate it. There's no property around it for sale. If I was a betting woman, I'd say yes. Then you're gonna get the property. There's something around it. Something about, I don't know what it is. If I was a betting woman, I'd say yes. But there's something about the property around it. Okay. Love the rapid fire advice for next week. Slow, blah, 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 blah. Take it day by day, Kelsey. And get some more sleep. You're not getting enough sleep. Definitely, you're another one of those people that needs to put their phone down, my friend. Put the phone down and take it day by day. Next week is going to be a little bit rough for you emotionally for whatever reason. And I could be wrong. It could be like nothing, but just get some sleep just in case. What's up? What else we got, Marcus? Let's go. I can hear Marcus breathing.
You can?
Yeah, I can hear you breathing. It's a little bit spooky.
Hold on, wait. She said water.
There's
Water's
water
around the property.
So it's like an island? No, if I was a betting woman, I'd say yeah. If I was a woman, I'd say yeah. If I was a woman, oh my God, I can't believe I said that. If I was a betting person, I would say I do identify as a woman.
One more question.
Yeah, and Dutch table, I don't think so for you. What can I tell her cat so she'll calm down? That's like $1 million question. If I could tell cats how to calm down. Your cat's a little wonkadoodle. Not wonkadoodle in a bad way. I think like all cats are wonkadoodle. Like I have a cat right now that's a little, I mean, cats are just really wonderful, special creatures. And they are very unique and independent. What can you tell your cat? What can you tell the cat, or what can you do? I think just playing with it a little bit more. It seems to, does it do like sneak attacks and like playing? Like I keep seeing sneak attacks or playing. Play with it a little bit more and then talk to it and tell it, okay, this is when we're going to go. This is when we're leaving the house. This is what's, this is where we're going. And Marcus, I'm sorry, I have to answer this question because it's amusing. Which of my neighbors is pretending to like me, but is complaining about me feeding the wildlife?
Oh yeah, that is good.
You jerks! Why are you telling me? To the north or to the right? Whichever one is to the north or to the right, that's the one I'm seeing is complaining. And screw them, keep feeding. Fight the power. All right, my friends. All right. To book a reading, nancymello.com, if Marcus is going to share that. Because you can't see it right now. So if Marcus could share, nancymello.com. I'm on Instagram at nancy.mello.psychic.medium. If you are on TikTok, I want you to like me on TikTok so I can go live next week. I need about 60 followers to get to TikTok. Feed the wildlife. That's right. Amy, our wildlife rehabilitation Wonder Woman in the audience is saying to feed the wildlife. I'm on TikTok at nancy.mello. I am on Instagram. I'm on Facebook at facebook.com/Nancy Mello Psychic Medium. My friends, I will see you all next Friday, same place, same time. I'm sending you love and life. She's a fat cow. Oh, I thought you were talking about the wildlife. To end the show, our person that's feeding the wildlife that someone is telling on is saying that it's a fat cow and feeding herself too much. I don't know if you're talking about your neighbor or the cow? Can we just answer that? Can we have that? I need to know if Elka is talking about the fat cow being the neighbor or the wildlife. Elka, please, I have to know before I end the show. Who's the fat cow? Like, who is the fat cow? So the neighbor is the fat cow. So you're not feeding a fat cow. The neighbor is a fat cow. Okay, so now on that note, sending love and light to everyone, including neighbors that are fat cows or not fat cows. No, our neighbors are not fat cows. We're sending love and light to everyone, including neighbors that tell on us about feeding light. I will see you all next week, same time, same place. Have a wonderful week. Be good to each other. Send light into the world. We've got this, my friends. We just have to hang on a bit longer. Peace and blessings to you. Sending you all love, my friends.